I would like to read a comment from Ron Monks, and it's about the continued claims that Russian speakers were persecuted in Ukraine, and this precipitated the attack of Putin's army. And Ron Monk says, I can testify there was no persecution of Russian speakers in any part of Ukraine ever. I was there speaking Russian every day with Ukrainians and Russians, couldn't tell the difference, for a decade. I was in Odessa when these people were burned. They were innocent bypassers, herded into the Union building and burned and shot by Russian agents from Tiraspol and Rostov. It was all set up to create a provocation and a false narrative that there was a civil war. That's a lie. Russians and Ukrainians lived peaceably together, speaking Russian or any language. It didn't matter. It was Putin's GRU and FSB agents that initiated and perpetuated all the conflict we've seen. That is very similar to the sort of stuff that I have heard. It's very nice to have it in print and to have it on this YouTube channel. I'm very proud that it's there, and it's wonderful to hear. And I think it needs to be put out there. I would be delighted, Ron, if you wanted to get in touch with me and come on this channel. Please do. Send me a direct message and a way to contact you, and I will. And maybe we can have a further talk. But the important thing is that this is established beyond doubt. I have friends certainly who have been in Odessa and would say similar things, but I don't think they were there at the time you were. And I suspect you were in Ukraine while I was in Moscow. And certainly the people that I know from Rostov, again, they wouldn't see much difference between Ukrainians and Russians, and the families that I knew were heavily interlinked. This animosity is an invention of Putin's Kremlin, and is a land grab and an appalling travesty of reality. And it's important that we stand up for what is true. And what is true is that there is a tyranny in the Kremlin that needs to be exposed, and the propaganda which is put out daily by the Kremlin and that seeps through YouTube like some sort of canker needs to be resisted and needs to be questioned. And I'm very grateful. So thank you very much, Ron.